This is what's the date? The date's the 12th, the 16th, coming up to my Christmas break after doing about 3 months at WMC, um, doing fine art, and yeah, I'm just going to talk about what I've done in the last 3 months, going on about influences regarding artists and exhibitions that I've been to, some of the work that I've been doing, including, yeah, outside of college and inside of college. Um, and yeah, that's it really. So, starting off, um, choosing fine art, we got the project of the space between, really vague, really open. You can do kind of what you want with it, we were told, which I enjoyed. I enjoyed having the freedom of, yeah, being able to do what you want. So I decided to do a film, um, which included me and a few people going to the ICA exhibition by Westminster, where we saw we didn't see, sorry, it was a room where you go in and there's sort of surround sound, and it was by an artist called, I can't remember. Let me get it up. It was by the artist. I don't know. Can't remember the artist. But yeah, we went to the ICA exhibition, and basically it was a room with surround sound, and it had abstract noises in, and yeah, it was good. We sat in there for about maybe half an hour, 40 minutes, and there was other members of the public in there, and I captured their reactions, um, as it was a very unnatural sort of it was a very unnatural sort of feeling to be in there because of the noises that were getting um, passed around by the surround sound. Yeah, it didn't feel very natural, and some people's reactions were very strange, and yeah, it was good to see other people's reactions. So I made a short movie about that. I didn't edit it till maybe about 3 weeks later. It wasn't my initial sort of idea to do that for the project. It just sort of came around, and I edited it and really liked it. Um, that wasn't finished with it though. I later on, maybe, I went to another exhibition called the Infinite Mix, which is in the Strand, which is loads of visuals and movies, um, loads of cool stuff, abstract, a lot of sort of yeah, strange stuff. Some stuff I didn't really like or didn't really understand. Other stuff I really enjoyed. One of them, which I got a lot of influence from, was the number six. I'm really bad at remembering names. But yeah, it was the room, and it had a variety of different sizes screens. Um, and yeah, so it must have had about 25 screens in there, and they were all playing the same sort of clip, but in different sort of angles. And yeah, I got a lot of influence from that. So what I did with my movie from the ICA is that I projected it only onto two screens. One was in a kind of installation that I made or found, which was a cupboard. So I put my laptop in the cupboard, and then put that onto a stand, and then behind the stand I projected um, the other movie. Well, it was the same movie, but they were interacting with each other. So yeah, that was my final exhibition for the Space Between, which I really did enjoy. It's not kind of what I want to go into, abstract filming, but it was good to do it. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing it and editing it. But yeah, I in the future would like to get into more dialogue stuff. Um, Following on from that, I've throughout the 3 months I've been going to loads of markets and spots around London where I've been getting a lot of inspiration from. Numerous spots in the north of London and the south and the east and the west. I'm trying to think of names, but once again, I'm really bad at remembering names. The usual sort of Camden Market and the Camden area where WMC is a great place to be, as there is a lot of um, things going on which can inspire you. Also, at the WMC, one of the days I stretched a canvas. One of the technicians did a short class on how to stretch a canvas, and we got to keep that. And it was on the day of the election, the American election, where Donald Trump became president, and yeah, we did that. And then straight after, I painted a really abstract painting in a very short amount of time with my friend, um, which yeah, and it's one of my favorite paintings that I've done, and yeah, so that was great to do within the 3 months. Also, I've done other little projects. One with another friend. It was he's a fine line drawer, and we did a numerous amount of different drawings of noses. So we started off drawing the same picture in a certain amount of time. I think it was 30 seconds, and to see if how far our differences were, so how different we drew them. And then after about 20 times we did it, yeah, they looked quite similar because we kept looking at each other's and we were saying, so for example, I done mine much more scribbly and less sort of straight lines, and he did his much more sort of simplistic. And then I was saying, I'll do yours a little bit more scribby, and I'll do a bit mine more simplistic, and just to see if we can get them as close as possible. Yeah, that is on my blog somewhere. So I really enjoyed that. That was just sort of a little side project we did. And at the moment, we are doing fragments, which I've got halfway through my project, and I'm doing the different fragments of sound and the different fragments of visuals. The visuals is what you're seeing kind of now, and what I'm going to do is so it'd be a length video of silent visuals, and then there'll be a keyboard where you'll be able to press the keys, and they will play fragments of sounds which I've recorded, and you'll be able to do that while watching the visuals, and yeah, see how you can maybe interlink some of the visuals and the audio. And yeah, I think that's a cool little project that I've been doing. Other than that, yeah, haven't really done much else apart from that, um, except sort of, other little visual projects which are on my blog. But yeah, that is my update from September the 7th to December the 12th. Merry Christmas.